My name's Caroline Scarborough. I play Gwendolyn Fairfax.
I am Felix McGowan, and I play Jack Worthing slash someone else, but that's a spoiler, that's a secret.
My name is Julian Soleil, and I play Lady Bracknell.
I am Harper Fink. I'm a 9th grader at Free State, and I am a stage manager for The Importance of Being Earnest.
My character is the daughter of Lady Bracknell, who is one of our other character, Algernon's aunt, which makes Algernon my cousin, and Gwendolyn is also the love interest for our main character, Jack.
He's like serious to a degree that it's funny.
Well, I like to say gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss.
There's a sense of camaraderie that's present in bigger plays, but I feel like it's more present in this one because we all like know each other's parts and know each other like more closely.
I personally really like it. I feel like it gives individual cast members more of an opportunity to shine on stage, and I also feel like you get a way more close-knit cast than you would if it was really, really big. But having a big ensemble is fun sometimes too.
It's been really nice. I feel like as a stage manager, I've been able to bond more with the cast.
I actually read the play for the first time a couple years ago, and I've been wanting to be in a production of it ever since. So being able to be in this production and in sort of an iconic theater role of Lady Bracknell is really, really cool.
It's so old and so many people have done it, but it's also really unknown. There's a teacher here, she said she did it and she had all these fun experiences doing it, and I just kind of want to make the show a fun experience for other people when they see it or are a part of it.
So we have our main character who is introduced to us as Ernest, and he's friends with Algernon.
So my friend Algernon and I are hanging out, and I want to marry his cousin.
And he sees that Algernon's setting up for a dinner party. He's like, well, who's coming to dinner? And Algernon's like, oh, it's my aunt and my cousin. And he's like, if I give you 10 minutes alone with Gwendolyn to propose to her, will you get me out of my plans with my aunt? And he's like, yeah.
And he gets engaged to this lady named Gwendolyn under a fake identity.
And she's like, I love the name Ernest. And he's like, oh no, because his name isn't Ernest. So we go on this journey of him kind of trying to change his name.
So then we're both pretending to be Ernest, and we both go back to the country house. And then everything's found out, and it gets very crazy. It gets very crazy.
And chaos ensues.
Very ridiculous, and they get into a lot of hijinks and pretending to be people they're not.
I feel like the play was probably deeper when it was written because it was social satire of the aristocracy.
It's very much a social commentary that was making fun of the upper class at the time. So a lot of I guess some of the social commentary still applies, but a lot of the specific comments don't necessarily transfer as much to modern day. It's just sort of a fun, comedy. Yeah. Our director, Mr. Jones, whenever he's demonstrating a piece of blocking that he wants someone to do, he does the whole piece of blocking by himself, and he does it so incredibly well that we've been sort of floating the idea of him doing a one-man show.
An expert on dialect came in to talk to us about our accents, and it felt very ridiculous because she had this list of words that we were going to go over and say in unison in a British accent, and it felt very weird, just saying them all in unison. It was kind of creepy, but British creepy,
Owen has a really, really ridiculous laugh. He just opens his mouth and makes no sound and leans forward. Started laughing uncontrollably. Jones had walked out, so we weren't doing anything, and everyone was just laughing, and it felt like such a memorable moment.
Algie, who's played by Owen Burke, he's not very good at swallowing food, and there was this one time that we were eating muffins for a part in Act 2, and he could not swallow the muffin. He was saying his lines with the mouthful, you couldn't understand him, and everyone was laughing. Everyone was laughing. I started laughing, and I could barely. It was really funny, and it was a lot of fun, and you had to be there. But yeah.